having some of these like measurement jigs or just different ways to like set things up faster and easier. It's been the difference on these like boxes and stuff, right? Is like having these few little tools, whether it's like, oh, the wheel marking gauge or the the scribe knife or whatever it may be, but just having a great way to like measure things or just make it easier, it's really been helpful. So I appreciate that very much, Lidar. Very much, buddy. The thin edge is the height gauge in the center. And then a height gauge in the center, right. 1/8 inch thick. All things 1/8 inch? I don't know about that. I think they all look about 1/4 of an inch thick in this direction. But I think this one is the real one. Tom, how you been, bud? I saw you posted quite a bit in Discord. I was out this weekend, so I'm a little behind or a little fuzzy on what all's been happening, but yeah, I know you've been posting a lot of your cutting boards and stuff, so hope everything's been going well with you, Tom. They make setup so much easier. Yeah, I mean it's just such a nice check. You want your router bit 1/2 inch above the table. Okay, let me just keep raising it until it's there, or until it's flush with the surface, or you can raise it up under here, especially with the table saw blade. I can see that being a good tool for that. You want an 1/8 inch slot, you want an 1/8 inch key, or 1/4 inch, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. We getting fancy. Nice. Thanks so much, Letter, again. Both the tripod, setup blocks. Got a nice case for this. Appreciate you very much, Letter. Anybody want to give some hearts in chat? I would appreciate it. All right, man. Let's go. Okay. Oh, and for the cardboard box, of course. I know that was a special request. Why can't I use the Team Boyd emote? I don't know, Tatum. What do you mean? Is it a follower emote, or I don't know if it's a follower or a sub emote, to be honest, Tatum. I can't see it. I'm assuming it's a follower emote, Tatum. Did you unfollow me? I know, Tatum. I know. After 2 years of hanging out in chat, I'm sure that I got to be too much. I've got one more box over there, and it's huge. And I think I got it on like Thursday of last year. So, that does remind me, Tatum started his day out, I believe, with this fish right here. Maybe it was yesterday. I'm not sure, but nice little bass there, Tatum. Now the wrong way around in the box. Yeah, it's fine. What brand are those? I'm not sure, Huntress. I'm not sure. Great idea for me for Bad Dad. He's so flippin' hard to shop for. Thanks for the idea. Yeah, Lidar may be able to help you. They weren't on my Amazon wish list, so I did not even pick them out. Lidar did me a solid and did that for me. Let me see, Huntress. Free $20 gift card. Valuable product review. See about that. But yeah, I don't see any sort of branding or anything on them. Oops, sorry, Huntress. I don't see any sort of branding or anything on them. So I think Lidar will be able to help you out. Yes, Tatum not following, I know. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's super helpful. I'm following. I'm not Sasaki. True. Danny, thank you for that follow. Dropped the Prime subscription before even following the channel. I do appreciate that very much, Danny. Thank you. Following since September 22nd, 2020. Yeah, don't ruin that, please, Tatum. Don't be trolling. But Huntress, if you need some more info on them, I will. I can try to help out. All right, this box is not even gonna fit on the table. Okay, I guess it kind of is. This thing is large though, super large. Never, thank you. We don't need any more trolling. Actually, Huntress, it did come with a few other. Let me see if I can show this on camera. I don't think that's gonna help you. Look up, Huntress, look up router table precision setup blocks. There's a lot of barcodes on here. Router table precision setup blocks. I'll help you. I'll help you otherwise if LiDAR doesn't respond. Sounds good, Tatum. Let's see what's in box number 3. What is in this box? What? What? Enjoy your gift from Jacob Jansen. Jacob. Bro. Potato stack last week? Actually, the monitor technically was last week too. May have ordered these at the same time. They just got delivered on different days. Holy cow, Jacob. Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say right now. My goodness. Got a new monitor, guys. We're about to have a chat. We're about to have a chat only monitor set up out here. Yo, let's fucking go. Yes. We can have a full screen of OBS now. And we can have a chat only monitor. I've got a Raspberry Pi already ready to go for this thing. Hell yeah, Jacob. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I know I know that I no longer have a cat. Keeps ordering stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is incredible, guys. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys very much. That's incredibly generous. Jacob, LiDAR, Momo. I don't even know what to say. That is amazing. That is amazing, amazing, amazing. So, once again, I call for your hearts in chat. If you guys could just show a little love to Jacob for supporting the stream in an amazing way. We now have a new monitor. We'll be able to read chat a lot easier. I'm probably gonna put it on this side of the table over here so I can have a second chat screen, maybe watch the stream and just make sure that things are still looking good. That is so awesome. So awesome. I really do appreciate that, Jacob. Yep. Yep, absolutely. Thank you for the hearts, Walnut. Let's go. Let's go. Cross, thank you so much for those as well, Tatum. Appreciate that. Jacob! Man, that really does mean a lot. That really does. Yes. Yes, look at these upgrades. I don't know. We got the dado. Camera 1. Camera 1.
Camera 1.
Come over here, OBS bot. We got the OBS bot that LiDAR gifted us. Zoom in now, buddy. Come on, there we go. We got the OBS bot that LiDAR gifted us, capturing the dado stack that Jacob gifted us that we're going to try out at some point this week. I just need to figure out the throat plate situation, which I think I can make my own. We got the tripod, the small rig, really nice tripod from LiDAR today. We got the mini dog treats from Colleen. I think she sent 4 bags of these chicken meatball dog treats. The pups are gonna have treats for a long time. We got the setup blocks from LiDAR as well. And then Jacob freaking coming back after the dado stack with a brand new monitor. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Thank you for spoiling me. I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna go in this cabinet now. Oh, it's blocked. I can't fit in the cabinet. Sorry. But just imagine if I were to go all the way in there. I don't know what to do right now, but thank you. For real, for real. Do appreciate that very much. Now we're way too zoomed in on my face. Scoot back. Hey, scoot back. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. I think that's it. Back there. I got some work to do tonight. Let's go. That's what I'm saying, Blue Moon. That's what I'm saying. You guys just really making it feel like Christmas around here. David is here too. I've been lurking for almost an hour. All this love for Boyd and Walnut. Thank you, David. Hope you had a great weekend, buddy. Hope everything has been well with you. Hope you're taking care of yourself out there, David. Enjoying the new house and stuff. Blue Moon, same to you. How was your weekend, Blue? What were you up to? Still been enjoying things. Plus the huge cash for Momo. That's right, Cross. On Momo's birthday as well, Cross. So, Momo always sending extra treats, whether it was, the Bean Boozles, those were questionable treats, but no, so much. So, yeah, that's it, Tom. That's it. You gotta give it the big L, for the Zoom. So, yeah. Things are getting fancy in the shop. You're not kidding, Walnut. You're not kidding. We're about to have a setup out here. So, cheers to you guys. Cheers for sure, for real. Thank you guys for the support. Means a lot. It was a nice weekend. How have you been, Boy Blue? My weekend was amazing. I was just saying, I went out with some friends to the lake this weekend. Hung out with a bunch of people that a lot of them I haven't seen since college, but just had a really good time. Hung out there left Friday morning, got back in the afternoon yesterday, and spent some good time with them. Walnut's parents were in town and hung out with them yesterday and last night. I wish they were here on for a better occasion, but it was at least nice to spend time with them and Walnut's uncle and aunt and stuff. So did that and feeling refreshed today, Blue. So we're gonna continue on with our boxes. I was showing them a little earlier, but we've been unboxing things for so long now that I don't even remember what my plan was. What are we doing today, guys? I don't know. I'm gonna start streaming for all this free stuff. App State. I have been very, very lucky to have met the amazingly generous people in this community and app. I don't know. You just try and do your best, and I never expect it. I never expect anybody to do anything. I'm just out here streaming my work, hanging out with you guys, and I've been trying to do so for the past 2 years. And we're just trying to make the community, make ourselves, I don't know, just this little part of our internet as good of a place as it can be, and it wouldn't be anything without you guys. So cheers to y'all again, and yeah, thank you all so much. But yeah, Blue, it was nice. The lake was good. The water was actually felt really good, and it was all a solid weekend. So but what we were working on were these 2 boxes here. We've got this cherry and walnut box, right? So last week, you may remember on Thursday, we cut off the lid. We cut slots for the splines and put walnut splines in all the way around. And that is as far as we got, right? We glued in the splines. So today we'll work on trimming off the splines and getting the outside of the box sanded. We also cut up and glued up a second box that Twitch is cracked. Finally got the emote to work. That's Tatum. I don't remember if I said this earlier, but Walnut was having some problems. She said everybody that she was following was not showing up on her Twitch list. So I'm not sure if anybody else is having that problem. I was watching Twitch most of the day. I didn't see anything. Pan Juggler coming in, showing some amazing support, gifting 200 bits. Thank you so much, Pan Juggler, for the 200 bits. How are you doing? Did you have a good weekend, Pan? Hope all has been well with you. Magnus, thank you so much for that follow as well. Thank you guys. We're starting off hot on a Monday. I missed you guys too. So again, it was nice to get away, hang out with some friends for a while, but it's time to get back to work, get back into Boyd's Box Bonanza. Who called it that last week? I don't remember. Was that you, Tatum? Somebody was calling it Boyd's Box Bonanza, but that's what we got to get back to. And yeah, we glued up this walnut with maple box, so we've got the 1/8" maple on the top and the bottom. Wasn't you, Tatum? Okay. Yeah, somebody out there. So we'll do the same thing. We'll get this box to this stage today, right? We'll cut off the lid. We'll cut some slots for splines, and then we'll glue in the splines. We'll see how far we get. I don't honestly know. I'm a little fatigued from this weekend, but we're just gonna do our best to see how long we can make it tonight. On this box here, I would like to at least trim off the splines and start to flatten out everything. There's some little marks on the surfaces here that we need to clean up. There's also some glue on the inside corners that we need to clean up as well, and just kind of progress on this box. If we get really ambitious today, maybe we will actually do some hinge work, right? I've got some new hinges here. I used the Rockler hinges first and wasn't real impressed with their quality. We got a bunch that were like bent and messed up. Oh yeah, take that off, yeah. But I got some new ones. These are still similar in size and shape, but they are Vertex. I'm not sure if any of you guys have experience with Vertex hinges, but I think these were maybe like $11 as opposed to the Rockler ones that were like $7. I don't know. I still feel like they don't mate up perfectly. You look at the edge there, especially on this side. Like the hinge just doesn't mate up too nicely. So I don't know. Hopefully it's not a big deal. Hopefully I'm just overthinking it. But we're gonna try those out instead of the Rockler one. So, oh really, UX? Okay, well maybe it fixed itself. Okay, maybe there's some little bug going on. Give more to the community than those gifts people give back to them. Look at all the twerk content we have now. Blue. Dang it, Blue. Blue, I thought you were on my team. I thought we were Team Boyd here, Blue. Don't know how to fix besides refresh. I see. But yeah, I think so too, Blue. I think I really needed that weekend as well. And I was saying earlier, like it's about to be the holiday season, and we can't really go anywhere. Like yeah, we're still gonna do Thanksgiving, we're still do Christmas and all that, but November and December, and even sometimes October, is just crazy. So we're gonna try and take advantage of maybe some time right now, and then be ready to buckle down for Q4 whenever things are wild. So that'll be the goal, is to figure out these projects, but also take a little time for ourselves as well, right? Got to do that every now and then, right? Okay. So I think I'm going to start off real quick. I need to do some light sanding before I bring this over, and we're going to start on this box, the walnut and maple box here. And we're going to again cut off the lid. We're going to go to the table saw, cut off the lid, and then start cutting in the slots in the corners for all of the splines. So that's what we'll start on today, and we'll just chill for a little bit today. We don't need to go like too fast or anything. We can just make progress and go from there. I am on your team, damn it. All right. I guess I believe you, Blue. Posted screenshots and Discord showing you what I saw. Give it a squeeze. Oh, that's a good point, Lidar. Yeah, hopefully the back of the hinge, like the pin and stuff, is strong enough to support that, right? But it should be fine. Oh, I'm also getting tomorrow. I ordered these on my own, but tomorrow I believe I am getting. Where did you post it in my channel? I'm getting some new earphones. So I'm getting some ISO tunes. Hopefully they're here tomorrow. Thanks, Blue. Oh, Blue. I gave you the nux, Blue. It was a connection. Just trust. I know you couldn't see because we were off camera, but thanks, Blue. Thanks. We should get Boyd's Custom Fabulous in here for some fun. I'm pretty sure he is in chat. Yeah, well, UX Boyd's Custom Torque was already in here earlier. You just never know. Never know who's gonna show up. Follower emotes can only be used in Boyd's Custom Fab's channel. What are those hearts? The hearts are follower emotes, I guess. This is not the normal view that I see, Tatum. You believe me? Thank you, Blue. I know sometimes it doesn't look like maybe I reached all the way over there, but I felt full contact, Blue. I'm scrolling through my emotes right now. Babe Ross had a big stream this weekend. I know Walnut was watching it at least for a little bit. I think she had like a 12-hour stream and sold a bunch of her art and stuff. So I'm kind of sad that I missed out on that. But yeah, we were busy all day. So Boys Custom Twerk. I'm still here waiting patiently for a special dance. Oh my goodness. Just waiting like you have been for the past year, huh? So I guess you just couldn't use them because they had the heart, right? I don't know. That is very strange. How many of you guys have started on your wands? That's the great question. Is I'm sitting here working on boxes and things like this. And meanwhile, I know there's already been quite a few wands. Here, you stay here, OBS, but quite a few wands already submitted or at least completed. And then I know that Texas Hula today just mentioned that he was finished with his. If y'all haven't seen Texas Hula's wand, all right, let's just go look at it real quick. Yeah. Oh wait, he's Hula's Woodworks or something. Check this it out. Look at this wand. You guys know that Hula is already he's made a bunch of wands in the past. But I think he hadn't been doing them as much recently, or maybe just not focused as much as he was at one time. But busted out his tools again and made this wand. Freaking incredible. Hold on, I'm trying to adjust my camera position right now. But yeah, that's the overall view. I mean, look at the different wood types that he's got going on here, and look at all the damn fine little details that are in this piece. Like all these little curves, beads, just freaking amazing work. I think that view gives you a pretty good idea of the geometry of it all. Even like a square section in here, which as you guys know, like takes a little skill or definitely some planning to make that turn out like it is. Down there at the base, like using the different woods. Just an incredible effort. I wish I would have seen him. I wish I would have seen him actually make it, but I saw him making a wand maybe a couple weeks ago, but I don't think it was this one. So, yeah, super cool. Again, if you guys remember, in our Discord, the Craftsman's Guild Discord, we have quarterly challenges, and this quarter the challenge is wands. So it can be made out of any material. Anybody can join. It's not too late. I haven't started on mine, but they are due. Entries are due by the end of this month. I did see today Shanigans did post the entry link on how to join, on how you can submit your project. I mean, so if you're already done and you already have pictures and everything, you can find that link there, or you can you know, start working on your project like me, and submit it whenever you're ready. Working on it right now, Chev. Nice. I'm excited to see what you come up with, Chev. You ventured into the woodworking field last challenge. Curious to see what you do for this one. If you're gonna go for a leather wand or something else. Those emotes are just not enough, huh, Boyd's Custom Twerk? You're almost done with two of them, Tatum. I did see that you had a little fish, right? I think glued onto the handle of yours. Let's see. I think you posted that update today, huh, Tatum? Oh, Le Wand. Oh, wait. Is this a new Chevy guy? Is this a new Chevy guy who actually posts previews of his wand? Or of his project, I mean? Very interesting. And then we've got Tatum here with a little hand-carved fish. Dude, that fish came out sick, Tatum. I love that. So there we go. Lots of people working on it. Can you add 8 months worth of points to me? Because you know it's the right thing to do. In 8 months worth of points. Pirate, oh, you need some stream elements points. Oh my goodness. Now, where have you been? Come back. Yeah, Blue. He's back in the States at least. That's a great step. Number one. Said he's been enjoying himself. I think he said he just got back from Disney World as well. So yeah, super cool. We're excited to have Pirate back. How is the Big Blue? Big Blue. Yo, what up, Saki? How you doing, man? Oh, the blueberry kombucha. Is that what you're saying, UX? I'm ticked. Some of the material ordered was out of stock, so I'm missing a color. Damn. Yeah, and we don't have much time to be ordering stuff, huh, Chev? Only 15 days. Someone hacked Chevy's IG? That's the only way he's releasing it, Saki? How you been, Saki? I was out at the lake this weekend, Saki, doing some I don't know, we were just hanging out with some friends, but a little practice for our trip, Saki. You know what I'm saying? So excited to go and visit you here in a couple months. That's all you get, just the taste. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I know that the end project, the final project, is gonna be it's not gonna be posted, right, huh, Chef? But no, I'm excited to see what everybody comes up with. There are always a lot of really creative entries. Last time we had leather, we had metal, we had crochet, 3D. Wait, did we have 3D printed last time? What was last time? The last project was wall art. I don't know if we had any 3D printed, but it would be cool to see a 3D printed wand, or I don't know. Different people's creativity. And I hate taping sandpaper. It just doesn't really work. Hope you wore a sun hat. Hell yeah, Saki. You know I wore a sun hat. Freaking just slathered up with what am I trying to say? Sunscreen. Your boy does not go out in the sun without sunscreen, or else I'm gonna come back like a lobster in about 30 minutes. So yeah, we're hashtag team. All right, team sunscreen and hats for sure. But yeah, we were good. Yo, Saki, look what lidar just me up with. Well, first I don't know if you saw my dado set, Saki, but I've got to learn how to use these, and well, I need to make a throat plate for my table saw, but Jacob Jansen was nice enough to hook us up with a dado set and a new monitor today. Lidar got me some of these little setup blocks and stuff. So it'll be a month or two. I have a lot of stuff to do around the house. Yeah, I'm sure, Pirate. But you do have a lot of updates to the workshop too. I've all at the stream too. Yeah, I know, Pirate, at one point you were you like knocked out a wall in your shop, right, and expanded it. I'm guessing that you finished with that, but I don't remember. I don't know. Let me just keep them over here because maybe we'll need them today. I don't remember exactly if you finished that or not. Definitely Crawdaddy Boyd. We out in the sun too long. You're finally cleaning up the workshop. I get it. Take your time. Dang. Blue. I do remember though. I think one of Pirate's channel points was for him to sweep the shop for a while, right? Pretty sure that was a Pirate thing. You fancy, I know. We're about to get fancy. I wasn't even expecting that. Lidar just saw my struggle with setting things up, I think, and hooked me up. UX, it would work if I had a special break, if I had the dado break, but I don't have the break, and it's like $130. So I'm thinking that I will probably just run it in bypass mode. everybody's been saying that it's pretty like low risk to use a dado, and doesn't really need a break, or like is not really at risk of causing any damage. So I mean, unless you just use it very incorrectly, but hopefully it'll be okay. He made his kid sweep though. He made little pirate out there. Like, all right, you gotta take a break from the lathe and get out there and do a little sweeping little pirate. And the tripod, that's right. That's right. Well, it was just getting replaced. Oh, because it was rotten. Okay. Okay. I think I am remembering that now, pirate. But I do miss your stream. It's funny. It's funny that it seems like it was, both a long time ago and not long time ago at the same time, right? Like, I don't know. I just remember you like cutting up logs with a chainsaw. I think you were doing it with your pole chainsaw, out in the backyard and bringing in giant logs. That was like when green turning to me was still a very foreign and scary thing. But yeah, I'll be happy to see whenever you come back, pirate. It only triggers when the saw is running. Oh, right. The if you don't run it in bypass mode, it only triggers it. Yeah, there's nothing that really like saw stop is compatible with any type of blade, as long as it's got like the 5/8 inch arbor or hole in the middle, I guess. But yeah, it's just a matter of there's two different brakes. There's a standard brake for normal saw blades. There is a dado brake for dado stacks. Do the same. Okay. Oh, with his kid sleeping? Hell yeah. Yeah, they're mowing the lawn, they're sweeping. One of my friends, I was talking about it earlier. It's funny now that our friends are getting a little older. Some of them have kids and all that shit. I actually want to stay on this side a little bit more too. They're talking about like getting their kids to learn how to vacuum and stuff and how they like it at the young age. Yeah, hell yeah, I'd be encouraging them to vacuum. Really need to organize more because it's a mess right now. Well, I'm sure without you being out there as much, and probably things get piled up or whatever the case may be. But I also know that organizing a shop is not super easy. Sweep, no stew. Oh my goodness. We do need to bring the stew bowls back. Nobody quite made a stew bowl like pirates, so I mean, actually nobody has made a stew bowl since pirate. I don't make stew bowls because that is a pirate copyrighted technique and end result. So only one stew bowl maker on Twitch. Boxes, GG. We're trying out a couple new ones. If you haven't seen them, that's a smaller one here, with walnut and maple. This one's a little bit bigger one with cherry and walnut. So, yeah, we're trying up a few different designs compared to the first one at least. Blade is lower than the top of the wood, so I agree. There's no risk unless you fall on it. Right, UX. Yeah, and like I kind of got a taste of what that would be like. Right, the tops and the bottoms on these are just 1/8 inch material. So pretty much all I did was use the saw blade, and I had to make a couple passes, but just use the saw blade to cut a slot for the top and the bottom in this case, right? So yeah, it felt very safe. You just can't mess up. But like, I mean, a router table is pretty much the same thing, right? Like you can have pretty risky setups on a router table, and just got to know how to safely operate the tool. Trademark, no one else makes stew balls. That's right, Blue. That's right. Nobody else can have high quality sanding time, There's a lot of people who can have sanding time, but nobody with high quality sanding time like Pirate. I still owe Saki a stew ball. I'm surprised he hasn't sent any wise guys to bust my kneecaps yet. Yeah, Pirate. I'm sure Well, I don't know. I'm curious. Like, I don't. I'm guessing you haven't gotten on your lathe yet, but I'm curious after not turning for a year, what it'll be like. You know, I'm guessing it'll probably take you maybe like I don't know, an hour or so to kind of get back to it, but I'm sure it'll come back pretty quickly. Okay. Just trying to give myself a little smoother surfaces, and that way, whenever I'm on the table saw, not writing on the glue or anything like that. So let's go back to the table saw. And we are going to cut the lid. So this is going to be a 3/4 inch lid. So we're just going to rip it straight across. I think, so one of my concerns whenever I've been doing this, not concerns. So whenever I've been cutting off the lid, I have been slightly not cutting through on the long sides and cutting all the way through on the short sides. I don't know exactly what's causing it, but if you look really closely in this corner here, you can see a line. You can see a line going this way, right? That's basically where we were cutting here. It cut just a little bit deeper than what it did on this pass. So I'm not sure. You'll see whenever I'm really pushing the top up against the fence whenever I cut it off. I have a feeling that maybe I'm either not pushing enough on some of it, or like as it's going through sometimes, or it's flexing a little bit as I'm pushing it in. So what I'm thinking is that, yeah, short sides first. I always cut through first, UX, and then I do the long sides and leave just a little bit of material. But I'm thinking I may try on this one, leaving material all the way around and then just sawing through that. And I'm wondering if that's going to give it just a little more structure and prevent these little defects that are coming from, for one reason or another, the saw not being at the same level consistently. Imagine the amount of yeets at the beginning for Pirate. There may be some. There may be some. Bix Box. You guys haven't wished Mama happy birthday today. Take the time to do so. Yeah, she's turning 1 year older today. That's what I was thinking, Lighter. Man, it's a nice table saw, Pirate. I'm so happy with it. Yeah, I guess that happened while you were gone, right? But the community helped pitch in for the table saw. We did a little donation goal for it, and helped to subsidize it for me. And I'm really blessed to be able to have done that, and for how many people supported. So yes, it's super nice. We did have a little problem with the brake and stuff. Not I don't know. It's a long story, but there were some issues with the brake. But that's all pretty much been resolved now, so. LiDAR, featherboards are what I was thinking. I actually saw somebody using a router table, and that kind of triggered the thought of using a featherboard. And I don't know that I've ever used a featherboard before. This is one for my router table. Does it work? It's probably not going to work here. No. That T-slot is too big. So, I don't think I actually have any more featherboards that will fit in this T-slot. I don't think I bought any external featherboards, and those came with my router table, so unfortunately I don't think that that's going to be a possibility for today, but I was having the same thoughts, LiDAR. So, maybe I can 3D print some? Maybe? I don't know if that's a 3D printable material, but I think that is the first time I've heard you say you're happy with your saw. No, I've just been there have just been some challenges with it, right? And it's taken a little bit to get dialed in. It's taken some time, but no, I've liked it for the past couple weeks since we've been making boxes with it. It was just those brake struggles and those issues. But I mean, again, SawStop had pretty dang good customer service. You can call them and pretty much instantly get on talking to somebody who is knowledgeable about the tool, and and helps out. So, if it weren't for that, if their customer service were really bad and they weren't responding to what I was saying, I would have been a little more upset, but they were pretty helpful in the whole process, so I can't be too angry with them. Okay. Science is here. What's going on, Science? Watching you guys a little bit last night, but hope you had a great weekend. And welcome in, Science. Good to see you, buddy. We are continuing on with our box building journey today. I'm gonna do a little bit of work on this one. This one is walnut outside with some maple tops and bottoms. We're also gonna add some maple splines to the corners and stuff, but talking a little bit about our table saw and how we want to cut off this lid right now. I do think I could use my rip cut blade, but I've already got this combination one in here. We're just gonna go with that one, right? That'll be fine. The cred one works, it's just not very high. Really? Really, Saki? Maybe I just don't know how to put this thing in. It's upside down anyway. That works perfectly as long as... Well, no. I'm not running it in bypass anymore. I run it in normal mode now. It's just the dado. It would just be the dado. What's happening? Tatum, gift into the sub to Science. Yo, Tatum. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much for the gift in the sub to Science. And someone gifted me a 6-month subscription to Science. I don't know what's happening right now. Getting punched. Direction of feed. Oh, I see. I see the direction of feed. Well, either way, I don't think that these... How do those go in this T-slot? Yo, what up, Wyatt? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. I do mean spleen. Probably do through cuts for all 4 sides. Nah, it's too risky. I don't know. I don't want to have to hold on to the lid as it's going through. Yeah. Unscrew the bolts. Missing the miter slot thing? Yeah, this is all I've got on the bottom. Are just these little things. But yeah, how does this fit in my... The miter slot does appear to be a little bit different. Oh! This goes in the top. Oh, I think this is for a smaller... Look, I think this is for a smaller T slot. I think that's what's happening. I think it's specifically for this T slot here. Yeah, I think that's going to be a little bit smaller channel and stuff than this one, right? It attaches to the one bolt. I think it'll fit in here, and it's meant to keep pressure down on top of the... Yeah, it is going to fit in there. Pressure down whenever we're using the router table. Maybe it can also be converted to work in the other T slot. It attaches to the T bolt. I'll have to look around and see if they gave it to me. But maybe it's meant for this one instead. That would be nice though if I could use those feather boards for this. My correct feather board came with these black things that attach to the T bolts. Okay. I'll have to take a look around. I bought that router table, oh, probably like 3 or 4 years ago at this point. So, yeah, we'll look around and see. Maybe I hit it somewhere nice. But I do think that that's the way for sure. Well, Wyatt, how you doing, bud? I think I saw you posted your drunk cutting board. Is that finished, Wyatt? Where'd you post that? And there it is. Is this finished at this point? Looks like a lot of... I was looking at these little pieces. And it's kind of crazy because you can like first look at it and it's like, wow. Look at all these like cuts and stuff. And then you realize, wait, these cuts are all like matched up perfectly. To me, this seems much, much more difficult than straight cuts. because you're trying to make these identical matching profiles that kind of match up with each other without a gap. I think that's pretty dang cool, Wyatt. Is this one done, or uh, are you still working on it? Greg Featherboards. Yeah, this looks like the exact same one. Oh, we need this attachment here. That is it's right there, Saki. Yeah, otherwise it looks like the exact same. Oh, yeah, and they're showing it here attached to the router fence like I was saying. And then for the T slot, you need those. Dang. Yeah, those may at one point just looked like random pieces of black plastic and... Oh no, they're right here. They're right here. Look, we did save them. Yo, let's go. Thank you for that link, Saki. I don't think that those poles are anything. Yo, let's go. Things are looking good today, guys. We unboxed some amazing gifts. We unboxed some amazing product and stuff from Momo. We found our pieces here, pirates here. A lot of you guys hanging out today. Love to see it. Appreciate you guys. Almost got some more mineral oil to soak in, and then wax. Nice. Stack bandsaw cut on end grain was interesting, dude. I bet. That's wild. Thank you, Random Tinker. You know, my drawers are full of really, really helpful and useful stuff. I just got my drawers packed. You know what I'm saying, Random Tinker? When you don't have anything in your drawers, you gotta pack them. Gonna be a scandal. Drawer packing scandal. All right, let's change these things out. First few cuts of the old blade went wacky, so replaced I had to crank the clamps to smash some glue and to fill in areas with resin glue due to the gaps. Yeah, I mean, at least you have options, right, to try to fix that kind of stuff. So, yeah, and I'm sure you learned a lot in the process. So, yeah, very cool. Very cool for sure. We got asked about maybe making some cutting boards this weekend, but I don't know. We've got a lot of things going on, and we'll see. Oh, so they go on the T-bolts underneath, right? So maybe instead of these black spacers here, this goes like this. Goes like this. And these right in the T-slot. It's not a perfect fit in the T-slot, but should be fine, right? You want the figures sloping away from you and never position the featherboard where it'll pinch the blade. Okay, so you put it like before or after. Yeah, I guess they make it kind of nice. They try to dummy proof it, but you know, for me that may not be obvious enough, but I do see the direction of feed. But I guess you maybe don't want to put it like right at the blade. You want to put it maybe before or after. That's what Saki's saying. Before? Okay. Okay. Well, and I kind of need this to be low because it needs to make contact with this bottom piece down there, right? All right, so let's save these little black washers here. Let's put this one in. I think it goes flat face down. It go this way down. I think it actually goes that way down. That seems to fit pretty flush in there. Or the blade is how I've seen it, I see. You can have it after if it's not a through cut. Right, because if you have it after and you're putting pressure on it, it could potentially kind of push into the blade, huh? Because you were saying the biggest thing is to not pinch. Let me actually flip this one around over here real quick. For dados and the like. Oh, okay, so it's fine. It's fine for dados and stuff, but you don't want to do any... Oh! You don't want to do any big cutting. Fruit cutting. Give me this knob. Dropping out of my hands. What's the featherboard for, Walnut? It's going to help, hopefully help keep more consistent pressure on the box whenever we're cutting off the lid. I'm gonna try and use the featherboard for the pressure instead of using my little paddles. So hoping the mineral oil soaked in and kind of matched the resin color in the wood. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Wyatt. Yeah, resin's a miracle. Helps keeps things against the fence, right? Right, Huntress, right. Okay. So I can slide these in. And then, so before the cut, and we're at 3/4 of an inch, which is what the lid thickness is gonna be. That's it, right? I mean, it's got a little bit of pressure. I wouldn't say that it's like a ton of pressure, but all you need. They don't, or should they be flexed a little bit, or it's just a little bit of pressure? And that may not be enough. I feel like they should be flexed a little bit. Yeah, you see, Walnut? So I won't have to push as much. I feel like I need to put a little bit more pressure. Light pressure, okay. Oh, that may be too much. Well, and it helps keep things from going backwards, right? Oh, that may actually be good. I see the fingers kind of moving as I'm pushing them. It may be good, right? It needs to glide smoothly. I wish I had a large storage so the cutting board could fit in. Oh, yeah. I know some people like to soak it, right, Wyatt? Let me get some safety glasses real quick. Yo, Ithaca, what up, pal? How's it going, dude? Yeah, I was just getting back yesterday and I was freaking worn out, but pretty sure I saw you streaming yesterday, pal. So congrats on the stream. Hope everything's been going well with you, bud. Welcome in. Rage Guitars, you gotta turn the saw on first? The cut? You gotta turn the saw on? I don't know about this. I don't know about this black magic. Tomfoolery. Good, okay, nice. First stream in a bit for you. Yeah, congrats, pal. Yeah, I love to see it, buddy. I know you've been busy with a lot of stuff, but always love seeing your streams. And yeah, looking forward to the next one, bud. What's going on, McNuss? Welcome in. They're supposed to be your left hand. They're supposed to be your left hand, how it would normally be helping the pushing the piece to the right as you cut and as you said before the blade. Thank you very much, McNuss. Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, so I've used them on the router table to put pressure down. I've definitely never used them on a table saw to put pressure against the fence, but I think that's gonna work out really nicely. So perfect. So thank you guys for the ideas and for helping set it up. Rage, I'm doing well. You know, had a solid weekend with the friends and just trying to get back into the swing of things. So we're gonna try to progress on some boxes today and see how it goes. How about you, Rage? Let me set my dust collection real quick, and then we will make this cut, and hopefully we have a very smooth top. That's the idea. So let's make this cut, because yeah, normally how I was making this, right? I had a paddle that I was pushing up against the piece, and then which I may still do. I may still kind of just push it through like this, but the featherboard should give more consistent pressure and ensure that it's on there, right? So let's do the end cuts first. And again, I haven't done it like this before, but I'm gonna try to not cut through on all four sides and see what happens. I may regret it, but oh well. Gotta experiment sometimes. Definitely keeping pressure on the beginning of the cut. Hopefully I'm not losing that as I'm pushing it through. And on top. Got a little dust in my eye. Be safe enough through your comfort. And after that, your comfort is most important. After my own experience, it is no correct tool to use as an aid. Yeah, you know, all these tools are risky to use. Just trying to figure out the safest way to use them and try to have confidence in what we do, right? But it's definitely tough. I just started making boxes, McNuss. If you're just joining us, I just started really using my table saw quite a bit and making boxes in the past few weeks. So I am definitely no expert, but we did successfully cut through. Not all the way through though, but we made a deep channel, and I think there's only just a hair left in there. So we're gonna go use the flush cut saw and try to separate the top from the bottom here. So go try to do that. Just be real careful not to put right where pressure that pinches the blade, of course. Yeah, pal, I'm not cutting all the way through, and that was what I was worried about with cutting through. And I've seen some people, they'll kind of go all the way around, and then they'll kind of catch the lid as it's coming off. But that seems a little risky to me. So I've seen a lot of people, they'll do it this way, where they won't cut all the way through. Before, and I had kind of discussed this with Sasaki, and before I was cutting through on two sides and not cutting through on the other two, but I felt like I was losing a little bit of stability, so I'm gonna use the flush cut saw. Try to, oh, we were real thin. Just trim it up and see if we can get a little cleaner surface. Mating surface, I guess that is. Okay, let's see. You guys ready? Y'all wanna smell this like week old air that was trapped in here this whole time? Here, chat. I got a whiff of it last time. You guys get that fresh air. Ah, how does that smell? That air has been soaking in that wood. Sniff. Just been soaking in that walnut and maple wood smell there for a whole week. Gave you guys that breath. For y'all. Yes. Yes, exactly, pal. So shitty council night, and you figure out an early dinner for the boy. Have a good stream. Huntress, if you're still hanging around, sorry I didn't see that for a minute, but you have a great rest of your night as well. And I hope yeah, we'll chat with you guys soon. Good luck at shitty council. Yikes. That was not a great. So we still kind of ran into the same thing. And at one point I kind of stopped the saw because I can't remember if that was whenever I got dust in my eye or not, but there is still a little bit of a gap here, but I think I can sand that down relatively easily. But if you can see those lines that are being formed from the two different passes, so smell-o-vision. Like to try this thing you're using next time. Seems safer to me. It does seem that way, pal. And we'll just have to see. I'm only on my third box, so like definitely don't take what I'm doing as the gold standard, but it's what I found to be relatively effective and kind of safe, I guess. Normally I would use the plane, but that was super thin. I did not leave much material there, so I may just be able to kind of peel off these little sidewalls here. But yeah, that's all that was left. I did not leave very much of a gap, so which is good, I guess. Smell-o-vision SWK. What's up, Allison? Welcome in. PU. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Give me some more of that. How we doing on the yeet counter, pal? Well, the yeet counter kind of hasn't been a thing recently. I don't know. For better or worse, my the yeet counter itself has a bug where, well, look, let's just test it out and see how the ghost is acting today. It's got a bug in there or something wrong with the wiring, but this is what happens now. You get oh, Obspot, come on in here, Obspot. Zoom in. Hey, buddy, how you doing today? I could just go ahead and call you a loser. Oh, there we go. You really had to stick the L. Yeah, look at the ghosts. The ghosts are making this thing count up. He's a bug. I don't know. So the yeet counter has lost its mind. It's only supposed to count up whenever I hit the green button, which it does still, but for some reason the ghosts like to take over the counter. So to be honest, it hasn't been a thing, and I don't know. It was a thing on the stream for a long time, right? Even back whenever I had the handwritten sign, but to be honest, it's kind of been nice to not have to like judge everything if it's a yeet or not. When you know something real little happens, there was always a discussion on if it was a yeet, and well, sometimes it's just nice to just chill for a little bit. So maybe we'll bring it back one day, but we've just been kind of enjoying time post yeet counter. You know what I'm saying? What up, Spinzo? How we doing, my dude? Welcome in. How you doing today, Spinzolio? How was the weekend? Allison, hope your weekend was good as well. I think the counter just really is impressed with you and thinks you deserve a really big number. Aw, you big nice, pal. You big nice. I mean, I don't know, pal. I feel like we haven't had a true yeet in a while. Of course, there were mistakes whenever we were working on our first box. Of course, as I open up this box and I look in the bottom of it, I see like a bunch of glue in the bottom right here. That's going to be a real pain in the ass to get out. And I don't know if I just way over glued this one, but I have not run into that issue before. And I'm not sure exactly how we're going to resolve that situation. So, that's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one, but we are going to try and prevail. We'll just have to see how it goes. The camera's shaking. Stable. Doing okay. Been feeling a bit low. How are you, Boyd? We're doing great. We're doing great, Spinzo. I was out at the lake with some friends this weekend, so just enjoying our some good company this weekend, and maybe having one or two beers, like whenever you're out with the boys, you would never get wild and crazy, right? You would never drink too many beers. That's something that you would just not do. So clearly we behaved ourselves and weren't doing anything, but good old kumbaya around the fire, you know? Weekend is good. At my first stream in 3 months. Congratulations, Allison. Yeah, I was not around this weekend, so I wasn't able to catch anybody's streams, but that's amazing. And I know you're in a new house, new spot, Allison, so it's great to hear that you've got your stream running again. So very cool. Allison, were you doing some more of like your metal art with like the gears and stuff, or what were you doing on stream, or were you just doing kind of a test stream? Or moonshine or scotch, yeah. Well, what's funny is, so if you guys don't know, in Texas, there are separate liquor stores than the grocery store, right? Like legally, you cannot sell liquor in a grocery store. But we were at the grocery store getting food for the weekend, and all of a sudden, I look over and there's like a 10-pack of Fireball shots. Like, what the hell? Like how is this even possible? So we were like, well, let's just get some. So well, we couldn't just get 1 pack, so we got 2. Not really even looking at the label or anything. But kind of forgot about them until somebody had to take them. Like, they do a fantasy football draft. Y'all know about fantasy football. Like, you're drafting a ton of players, right? And they take it really serious, and that's what the weekend was for them to do their fantasy draft. But they have a deal where if you draft somebody who has already been selected, you have to take a shot. And so we started busting out these fireball shots after some guys accidentally took players that had already been picked. And this guy chugged. One guy did it 3 times and had to take 3 fireball shots. We were like, oh man, he's about to get smashed, because of course we're drinking beer and doing all that too. But he actually handled it really well. And it wasn't until later we looked at the bottles, and it was like, oh, these things have been diluted, or maybe it's coming from like malt liquor or something. Because the percentage was only like 17%. So I don't know. It was really strange. I've never seen Fireball like that before, but yeah, it was only 17%, and it was really tasty. We ended up taking some on Saturday night, but it was kind of nice actually, because you can enjoy the Fireball shots, which of course, like, freezing cold. I don't know. To me, that's just like a perfect drink and perfect shot for sure. But like sometimes, the normal Fireball that's like 30 or 40% or whatever it is, that'll get you going places in a hurry, and that's not always the best thing. So, especially at 32 years old, I can't be drinking like I used to. So, it was nice to enjoy them without necessarily like the full blown effects of taking 3 shots. You just had some nice Fireball sippers. Trying to get the tape in the kind of the glue out of this corner right now, if you're wondering. We'll just mess with this for a couple minutes, then we'll start to work on the splines. Florida has ABC stores too, yeah. I've seen my share of boxes, and that's a nice box. What's going on, Mad Scientist Slack? Welcome in. We're trying to make some boxes. These will only be my 2nd and 3rd boxes, but yeah, I've got some cherry and walnut on this one. This one is a little bit further along. This is the step that we're going to try and get this one to today. So we just cut off the lid. On this one, we cut in on the corners, cut some slots, and have some walnut splines in there. So today, one of the things we'll do is we'll use the pull saw, and we'll kind of touch up all of these splines and get them flush with the surface, and maybe do some hinge work today. I'm not sure. But Wrench, what up, Wrench? What up, my dude? Huh? You can buy hard liquor at grocery stores there, really, Cy? I know that's common in Louisiana. I know you can do it. And I've been to a few other places, but yeah, in Texas, it has to be from a liquor store. It has to be like a separate building, separate checkout, all that stuff. So yeah, no liquor store. I mean, no liquor in normal stores like Walmart or anything. None of those have liquor in there. Yeah. Yeah, but thanks so